So here's a quick 0 to 60 on the new 4Runner. There you go. This is, you know what this is great for? Okay, so a RAV4 nowadays is a good, what, $5,000, right? $37,000 for like a well-equipped RAV4. I would rather let this depreciate a little bit and buy this new 4Runner with some miles, a base model, obviously an SR5, but this literally, like, my sister has a RAV4, and this literally reminds me of a RAV4, except it's a little nicer looking, and it's got a little bit more space inside, and I like that. I like that it has a little bit more space. A RAV4 is way too small, and also a RAV4 makes you kind of feel like, I don't know, it doesn't make it just literally, at least this has some sort of aesthetic to it, right? Or beauty, whatever you want to call it. That it's like, okay, well, it's if it's $30,000 or $25,000 used, at least it has that kind of off-road-ish appeal, right? At least you could do this without worrying. On a RAV4, you could also do this, to be honest with you. You could do this in a Camry, you could do this in a Corolla, but it just gives you a little bit more, how can I tell you? I guess courage to do this kind of stuff, right? Whereas on a Corolla, you'd probably be like, I don't know about it. You know, I don't know if I want to take a Corolla like this. Even though I have taken several little tiny rental cars on paths like this, even worse, far worse than this. So that's the thing. A lot of these, listen to this. A lot of these 4Runners will never see even a trail like this. A lot of them are going to be kept in parking lots of Whole Foods or Publix, and that's it. You know what I mean? So yeah, look at this. It's a nice view. This is so rough. So yeah, I'll check back with you in a little bit. So we made it up these easy kind of B-road trails. I'm not even sure if you can call this a trail, but it's off-road-ish, I guess, and no problems, right? So ideally, for a little bit of off-road, if you want to go up and down these little pathways and whatnot, and have slightly more ground clearance than like a Camry or Toyota or a RAV4, you could do that, right? So yeah, enjoy the view. Really nice. So yeah, go back down now, and there was one part though, which I'll take a photo of you, where it was not able to make it up. It was just spinning the tires. It was like more of like a, I'd say with like a 45-degree incline, give or take, and it just wasn't able to do it. I like that. But like, remember I was saying, so let's say we're going like 30 miles an hour, right? You floor it. First of all, the delay is huge, and here's 30 again. Listen to this delay from when I hit the accelerator pedal. You'll hear it. So that was terrible, but it wasn't as violent when you're about 30 and you floor it. It just, I don't know, it just seems that the transmission is not well tuned for this engine. Like right there, it didn't even know what to do for a second. Because it has to downshift. But I think it's a ASIN, from what I understand, ASIN transmission, which are reliable transmissions, the ASIN itself. But it appears that when it comes into boost, it'll not know what gear to be in. It does handle relatively well here. Body roll is there, but it's not as bad as before. At these higher elevations, it's struggling for like power almost, because at higher elevations there's not enough oxygen, I believe. So it's just like I'm flooring it right now, and it's like barely moving. Little uphill acceleration for you guys. Not terrible, not terrible.